Welcome back, Hot Wheel collectors and die-cast enthusiasts, to another episode of Curb's Garage. Today we are going to look at the Hot Wheels McLaren M6A, dedicated to Bruce McLaren's winning car in 1967. He won the race and made this car famous. He also won the pole position. He was from New Zealand, and he was not only a race car driver but a designer, an engineer, and an inventor. So kind of a Howard Hughes-esque type of guy. Unfortunately, he did die what he loved doing, racing, in 1970. However, his team has carried on the name and are still making beautiful cars today. So this is the enamel orange version right here. All these came out in 1969. That I'm about to show you. I'm not sure if it's still being used today or not, but it has an opening hatch there so you can see the engine. And so there's that. So according to the fandom page, green is the most common color, and this one's in pretty decent shape. This one has the blue windshield, and according to Phantom, like I said, it was probably the most easiest to find. This one's really nice shape. Here's one not so good, but has the clear window, a little bit more crusty here. Then let's look at those. Here's the that is kind of the bluish. Could be aqua. I have another one to look at. We'll put them side by side. And actually the one on the left looks blue, and the one on the right is the aqua. And both pretty roughed up shape. Yeah, I pay probably, I don't know, anywhere between 15 to 20 bucks, maybe less for these, especially the roughed up ones. But I like them. I wish they were all mint, but I don't have that kind of money, so I buy them however I can afford them. Sometimes I get lucky and get a decent one at a pretty good price. Here's brown. So actually, green, aqua, brown are supposedly more common to find than the actual orange enamel one, which I have 3 of. This one has the clear window. It seems like they all got that black interior. Here's kind of a roughed up orange one. A little bit better shape. I would say even in mint condition, they're not an overly expensive car. They're probably somewhere in the 50 to 75 buck range, unless it's a creamy pink or a purple. That's in mint condition, of course, I'm speaking of. And then here's a nice little red one, also in not the best shape. And I just leave the, I mean, it's already all scratched up, so I just leave those stickers on them as they were put on by some young kid way back in 1969. Afraid to peel off the sticker and maybe take the paint off, so it's already scratched up anyway, so no need. Let's take a look at the wheels. So these are the bearing wheels. You see that? The originals that just pop on there. They're not the caps. There's another pretty beat up red one. Here's an interesting variation. Here's one with the blue windshield up against the one with the clear windshield. Wish they were mint, but they're not. So, but I just wanted to share these with you. Here's a gold one. Fairly tough one. Let's see, here we go. We have a antifreeze or lime. Not sure. They did come out with an antifreeze and a lime, and I really couldn't tell you the difference between the two colors. I would have to have one side by side to look at, but I don't, so I'm not sure which one that is. Go. So they all have that black plastic interior. Here is probably the best condition one I have. It's the olive, and pretty nice condition, and it's one of the rarer colors. So glad I snagged that one. I'm sure I didn't pay a whole bunch for it. But yeah, I'll pick these McLarens up every time I see them out there. And here's a look at the base. That one, pretty clean. And then the last one is probably one of the rarest ones I have, the magenta. And like I said, I think the magenta is the third to the last third of the, well, creamy pink's the rarest. Apple green, and then magenta, and then lime, and then yellow, and then light blue are the top 5 rarest of the McLarens. So I have one of the top 5, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and happy hunting. And I'm going to try to keep doing videos more frequently, so please stay tuned. And let's take a quick look at the Herb's garage. There's the McLarens. There's the case. There's a little wall collection here of, there's my Hot Wheel clock. There's my Larry Wood Papa Vet, one of my holy grails. And that's it. You guys, happy hunting, and we'll see you next time.